All right, Dan, believe it or not, we are now just hours away from the polls opening here in Battleground, Pennsylvania, and the Harris team is hoping a touch of Hollywood will influence voters. Our own touch of Hollywood. Dennis Owens is here with the story. Hi, Dennis.
Hardly, James. How are you?
Good to see you.
So iconic actors Robert De Niro, Martin Sheen, and Sam Waterston are stumping across PA, urging a vote for Kamala Harris. We caught up with them at a Harrisburg Union Hall this morning. Sheen, who's played a few real presidents and one fictional one, Jed Bartlett in The West Wing, even broke into song today. America, America. Sheen and the other actors also sung the praises of Kamala Harris and how important it is that she be elected. But they also blasted Donald Trump and reiterated that they think he's a threat to democracy. Of course, there are two questions. Will such events even move the needle at the polls tomorrow? And secondly, why should PA voters care what Hollywood actors think about the presidential election? I did ask them that question.
No matter where you're from, you're responsible for projecting the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth all the time when you get in this arena. Acting is what we do for a living. Activism is what we do to stay alive.
We're all people. We have a right, like everybody else, to say something. And maybe because more people know us in the way it can help. Not the way someone like Donald Trump does it, because everything he does is negative and mean. It's awful, monstrous.
Also in attendance was Governor Josh Shapiro, who's not running for anything, and Attorney General candidate Eugene DePasquale, who certainly is. Now, does it matter at this point, James? Will actors showing up move the needle in Pennsylvania when the polls open tomorrow? And will actors move a single vote? That's a question. But in an election expected to be as close as the one we expect in Pennsylvania, all the polls have this thing just tied and within the margin of error. Maybe a couple of votes do matter. I think the bigger message is this. If those folks care enough about what's going on with the vote in Pennsylvania, hopefully enough of you care enough and go out and actually vote.
Well, you definitely raised some good questions there, Dennis. Now, I'm curious, what was the turnout for this rally today?
Well, it was a couple hundred people. It was packed. It was Union Hall, as I said. It was crowded. They're going to go across the state as well. They get some other stops.
And I think one of the big things, along with trying to convince people to vote, is to keep that enthusiasm up.
And that's that's exactly what it was. Fire up the base, get them out. And as Governor Josh Shapiro said, we've got 20 hours. Are you doing everything you can in these last 20 hours? At least it was 20 hours this morning when the polls open. Are you doing everything you can to get people out to vote and to help others vote and to convince them to vote?
Yes, absolutely. Well,